Hey guys, it hasn't been that long since my last video, and already we know a few leaks from the creators of the amazing digital circus again, so sit back, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here we go! Just like last time, a glimpse of the third episode was given to us through 4 new previews that the show's creator showed us not too long ago. And the final preview tells us the most about the new adventure in episode 3. By the way, have you seen this photo? Do you think Mr. Beast is a fan of the amazing digital circus? Please write about it in the comments. Based on the information in the first preview, it's likely the writers will betray secrets to us about the NPC restricted area for part of the adventure. We also know that Glitch eventually released this first secret teaser for this part of the episode, showing us the 4 main emotions of their main character, Pomni. One of these emotions is highlighted in the adventure part of the third episode, because it turns out that this disgusting version of Pomni that the writers decided to highlight as important is exactly what we saw in the second episode, right after Pomni and Gumigu returned from the restricted area NPC. First of all, we see that the sickness is a natural reaction of the character to being in that part of the circus during the adventure. In the next episode, we also got to see this secret NPC area because the writers decided to show us behind-the-scenes teasers of Jax, who is just as sick. Our first clue that Jax might be the next character to explore the forbidden area and find new secrets in it. Because we're all well aware that he's the only character in the circus who has his own unpredictable plans that he uses to do things he shouldn't. Well guys, let's move on to the next teaser. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel in the meantime. We're going on. In my previous videos, I said that episode 3 would be one of the scariest and most pivotal episodes of the first season. And there's a reason for that. As we know, because of the behind-the-scenes footage, our circus characters are going to be scared by something or someone. Also, we are all very aware and remember that in episode 3, one of the characters has to abstract. In other words, there will be death in episode 3. You're likely to see a scary creature trying to harm the members of the circus, and death may have something to do with this new scene. In the next episode of the show, it was revealed that some kind of creature is making Gangle freak out and get scared because her character's voice lines have her screaming for some reason, but afterwards Gooseworx confirmed that the third episode will be the scariest episode of the season. She also hinted us that death will also be one of the main themes of the episode. We were first given information about the upcoming episode 3 on the WalkieWatch website, which shows us the death scene of one of the characters from the last adventure, a goose mannequin explosion. This moment and all the previous ones once again make us realize that the theme of death in episode 3 will be more relevant than ever. As well, the show's writers Gooseworx talk about the deaths of some of the characters associated with episode 3, letting us know in advance that we can expect to see the remains of some characters in the future, that they will all play a huge role in episode 3. There's speculation that episode 3 will be an Adventures in the Haunted Mansion episode, as that would mean we can expect to see new ghost characters from the season trailer pop up that also fit the death theme. We're also told that episode 3 will be the saddest episode of all the episodes that have been, and that will be in the future. So let's continue. The next preview will give us the information that Jax will be completely changed in episode 3, because the show's creators are giving us the first clue that his character will change in the next episode. And from this post, we can obviously see that Jax looks completely different than he did in the first 2 episodes. What could have caused this change? What's going to happen to our evil rabbit? Did the writers get tired of his limbs as thin noodles and decide to redesign Jax? But in fact, we're also told that this physical change won't officially be part of the show, and it's Jax's personality itself that will change the most. We're also being told by series creators Gooseworx that the character won't be appearing much at all in the third episode, which is a big difference from how Jax was in the first 2 episodes. Since we remember that Jax is almost always in the lead roles of the first 2 episodes, the change in Jax's focus also tells us that the story concept in the third episode will be much crazier, as well as radically different from the adventure we saw in the first 2 episodes. Also, let's not forget that the show's creators tell us that the non-player characters in episode 3 will actually try to harm the members of the digital circus in the next adventure. Also, episode 3 will be the turning point in the entire first season of the amazing digital circus. The show's creator actually hinted at who the next main villain will be in one of her other recent posts. The very image published by Gooseworx actually was. It was supposed to be a secret reference to another kind of creature we were supposed to potentially see. It was supposed to be a reference to the monster known as Carrion. But what exactly this image will have to do with episode 3, we know very well based on this new creature. We may actually find out exactly what kind of monster is supposed to appear in the next episode. The next main villain should most likely be a big monster with tentacles. Because aside from the fact that the monster with tentacles matches a later image published by the show's creator. Well, it's time for the last teaser. I'm very happy if you've seen it so far. You can also like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much in advance. So going forward, we've learned that Kinger has a dark secret in episode 3. The writers have hinted that Kinger's secret human identity will be revealed in this episode. The show's creator Gooseworx hinted at this idea earlier, letting us know that each member of the circus remembers certain details from their past lives deep down. Before joining the circus, and that Kinger's character is particularly important, he still has a dark secret that we need to know about, that he is one of the main stars of the next episode, which has already been confirmed. He's also the only member of the circus who has a strange connection to another abstract circus member, a queen chess piece named Queenie, which the show's creator finally gave us more details about. A fan recently asked if the queen's chess piece was real, or if something bad happened to her in the past that caused her to abstract from her husband, as we were never given any explanation as to what happened between the two characters, and instead of denying the possibility that the queen's chess piece is important, the show's creator is telling us to keep our eyes peeled, ready to look forward to the next episodes. And so guys, well, and in conclusion, I would like to share a theory that was voiced by a fan from the Discord server on the site Glitch, credit memo. Okay, so if you remember Gravity Falls and Adventure Time, you know the story of Old Man McGucket and Ice King respectively, of who they were and how they became the crazy man there now. We saw that Kinger, despite his craziness, has knowledge on how the circus works, and even remember events for small moments of lucidity before returning to his current self. So, what if Kinger was something important during the development of the circus, or at least part of the team, and something went wrong? At least from the point of him, something went wrong. It could begin something like a dev beta testing searching for bugs in the game. They discover they don't remember their names and they can't open the menu nor find an exit. They notices more stuff about the circus we don't know about yet. And some crucial info about it, Kinger's partners begin to become crazy and abstract one by one. Even Queenie. And him was about to abstract as well. But found a way to save what is left of his sanity to not abstract like the others, still crazy, but not at the point to go to their limit. And that obsession with looking for glitches and bugs in the game has been deforming to the point of becoming an obsession with collecting insects. Perhaps we might have some big reveal with Kinger in a future episode and some character development as well. And maybe Kinger might be the key for something really important later on. This is where my video comes to an end. I conveyed all the information to you. I even shared an interesting theory from one of the subscribers of the Glick website, so please like it and you can subscribe to the channel. Thanks to all. See you soon.